Welcome everyone to the SUNY College of Environmental Science and Forestry, home of the Mighty Oaks. As New York's premier college for the study of environmental sciences, ESF is consistently ranked as one of the top green public universities in the country. Located in Syracuse, New York, ESF has the privilege of existing on the ancestral lands of the Onondaga Nation, the keepers of the central fire of the Haudenosaunee Confederacy, who are honored for the original philosophy and sustainability in environmental stewardship. ESF is close to the Finger Lakes region and just a few hours drive from New York City and Boston to the east and Buffalo and Niagara Falls to the west. ESF is a tight-knit community of students, faculty, and staff dedicated to improving our world. This shared passion is nourished in classrooms, labs, in the field, and out in the community to make a difference on campus and beyond. I'm your host, Alex Boylan, and over the next half hour, we'll meet 10 remarkable students, each with a unique story about how ESF has become their home away from home, and how it's helping them reach their fullest potential. Welcome everyone to ESF. This is the College Tour. Let's check in with Abby, who is in the Hybrid Forest right now, which is a 4,000-acre land preserved by ESF. Abby is a junior pursuing a bachelor's degree in natural resources management and earning an associate's degree in forest technology at ESF's Ranger School. Abby's passion for the outdoors and nature is finding room to grow at ESF's Ranger School, where the Adirondacks is her classroom. Let's find out how the hands-on experiences are preparing her for a career in the environmental sciences. Tell us all about it, Abby.
Thank you, Alex. I've always loved being outdoors and exploring nature, which is truly something that brings the SUNY ESF community together. Here, our passion for the planet expands far beyond the city of Syracuse, which is how I knew ESF was the right college for me. SUNY ESF is actually the second largest college in the United States by acreage. Across 8 regional campuses, ESF has 25,000 acres of land used for classes, research, and even public use. I'm lucky enough to be spending a year in New York's scenic Adirondack Park at the SUNY ESF Ranger School. I'm currently pursuing both my bachelor's degree in natural resources management on the main campus and my associate's degree in forest technology at the Ranger School as a part of ESF's unique combined program. As much as I love living in the city, I love being able to spend every single day outside. I'm truly practicing everything I learn in the classroom out here in the field. Up at the SUNY ESF Ranger School, students take on rigorous coursework tailored to prepare us for future jobs in the industries of forestry, environmental science, and land surveying. Each day is something exciting. For example, our forest technology students get to participate in a logging operation and even conduct a controlled burn to get wildland firefighting certifications. Although the programs here at ESF and the Ranger School can feel challenging, you'll never feel like you're doing it alone. Even from the banks of the Oswegatchie River, I am supported by our Academic Success Center, our Office of Career Services, my professors, and a tight-knit community of students ready to lend a hand. Well, that's all from me. Take it away, Alex.
Abby, we are so impressed with how you use the college's resources to get the most out of your education and plan for your career once you graduate. We know you're going to go far. Thanks again. Let's say hello to Carlos, a junior transfer student studying biotechnology. Carlos discovered his passion for helping others and is turning that into a career in medicine right here at ESF. This is all thanks to an incredibly supportive community right here on campus. Carlos, you are up. Tell us about your journey to ESF.
Thanks for that intro, Alex. I'm a Syracuse local, born and raised. My parents are immigrants from Cuba, and they escaped to chase the infamous American dream. When I graduated high school, I had no hopes and no dreams. But eventually I found the courage to dream again, and I decided to chase it at ESF. I worked as a technician at a glasses retailer in Liverpool, where I realized I hated selling glasses, but I enjoyed taking care of people. And so I enrolled at Onondaga Community College, where I excelled under the guidance of my instructors and peers. I was incredibly lucky to have participated in a joint research program between OCC and ESF. Through this program, I met my current faculty mentor, Dr. Goff. When it came time to transfer, She helped me compare med school admissions criteria and the ESF degree curriculums to help choose the best fit. The faculty I've met so far are very serious about nurturing their undergraduate students in the lab, ensuring that they are learning, involved, and progressing. If you're excited to learn, they're happy to teach. One big hurdle science undergrads face at bigger institutions is that they're competing with hundreds of other undergraduates for the same critical research experiences and opportunities. At ESF, the programs are designed such that there's a smaller student-to-teacher ratio, shifting the odds in your favor. Graduate students said to me, it's an absolute honor to study here in Onondaga Nation, as they have a vision for Indigenous rights. I'm walking proof that it just takes one opportunity, just one connection, to change your life. Programs here at ESF are designed to give you the same kind of opportunities so that you can chase your dreams too. Back to you, Alex.
Your story is inspirational, Carlos, and we're sure there are others like you who will find ESF to be the perfect place to chase and realize their dreams. We see great things in your future, Carlos. Thanks again. Let's turn it over to Daniel, a sophomore sustainable energy management major. Daniel's life experiences, from exploring Ecuador's diverse landscapes to adapting to a new culture in the US, fueled his passion for environmentalism and led him to ESF, where he's helped create new communities. Daniel, please share your story. Take it away.
Thank you for that introduction, Alex. My passion for environmentalism began during my childhood in Ecuador, where I explored a diversity of landscapes. At 11, I moved to the US, which meant adapting to a new language and way of perceiving the world. Although I was far away from my home country, I found solace in a continued love for nature through fish keeping. In fish keeping, I found a community and an understanding of the environment right at home. I turned my passion into a business, creating an online fish store, selling shrimp, and aspiring to sell seahorses. My journey with seahorse breeding eventually became a research project, exploring breeding methods in captivity, which fueled my passion for research and led me right here to ESF. I've also been able to explore the human aspects of environmentalism from many perspectives, through classes, committees, and even a trip to Puerto Rico and Vieques. This experience was transformative, allowing me to grow as a leader and community member. One of my proudest achievements here at ESF is the creation of the Lunar Lounge, a safe space for students to socialize and home to our intersectional club meetings. I also helped create the Mosaic Committee, bringing together all 10 intersectional clubs on campus. We recently held the first ever Mosaic Fest, one of the largest multicultural events in ESF's history. And as a person of color, the Lewis Stokes Alliance Minority Participation Program has been crucial in reaching my academic goals and finding a supportive community of students and staff, empowering me to become the leader I am today. Here at ESF, I've been able to turn my dreams into a reality. Here, I feel like I matter. The work I do matters. I matter to my campus community, and I leave an impact not only here, but on the planet as well. Thank you for coming along with me on my journey. Back to you, Alex.
Daniel, we are so impressed with how you use your life experience to not only create a business, but a whole community at ESF for the intersectional students on campus. Your compassion helps move our world forward. We're all wishing you all the best. Let's meet Emily, a graduate student focusing on environmental chemistry. Emily is all about pursuing an advanced education through collaborative research and hands-on experience, all while gaining valuable leadership skills. Emily, we can't wait to hear what ESF means to your education. Take it away.
Thanks for that introduction, Alex. Continuing my education through research was really important to me, but I didn't want to do it just anywhere. I wanted a program that went beyond advanced classes, one that emphasized collaborative research, hands-on experiences, and leadership development. ESF had just what I was looking for. It's more than just a school. It's a community driven by a shared commitment to making a difference for the planet. Here, learning extends beyond the classroom and into the field, with research playing a central role in education. The faculty aren't just experts in their fields, they're dedicated mentors who invest in their students' success. The coolest thing about my research, I get to go on cruises for weeks at a time, collecting water samples and conducting photochemical experiments directly in marine environments. These experiences give me a deeper understanding of how local ecosystems connect to global environmental challenges. Although there are a lot of undergraduates on campus, graduate students make up to 20% of the population. This creates a vibrant and diverse academic community that truly has a collaborative spirit. Whether it's working with peers in my field or sharing lab equipment with students studying entirely different topics, there's a real sense of teamwork. There's no cutthroat competition here. We all want each other to succeed. We collaborate inside and outside of our lab groups because solving environmental challenges takes an all-hands-on-deck approach. After I graduate, I hope to work in environmental policy, bridging the gap between science and decision-making to address climate change. ESF has given me the tools, experience, and confidence to join experts tackling the world's most pressing challenges. If you come to ESF, you won't just learn about the environment or experience it, you'll also become a part of its future. That's all from me. Back to you, Alex.
Emily, you really dove into your education at ESF. We love that you found such a collaborative environment to pursue your research interests and make a difference in our world. You're on the path to success, Emily. Thanks again. It's time to meet Heather, a senior majoring in environmental biology with a minor in environmental writing and rhetoric. She has found the community she was always looking for at ESF. With everyone from students to faculty passionate about the environment, it was easy to find like-minded people to bond with. Heather, we can't wait to hear what ESF means to you. Take it away.
Thanks, Alex. Hi, everyone. When I was deciding on a college, one of the main aspects I was looking for was a strong sense of community within the student body, a school where I felt like I could be part of something truly impactful. When I found ESF, I knew I had found that community. Because ESF is a school focused on studying environmental topics, it's incredibly easy to find students who share common interests, passions, and values. Before ESF, it was hard for me to connect with people on interests in nature and the environment. But at ESF, everyone has something that drew them here. Whether it be a single species like Massasauga rattlesnakes, a topic like insect evolution, or a problem to solve like chemical contamination of waterways. At ESF, we share values of acceptance, empathy, curiosity, and most of all, caring for the natural world, making it easy for students to share and develop their unique interests and hobbies, and offering them a space to be accepted exactly as they are. Another way ESF builds community within its students is through its many clubs and organizations. There really is something for everyone. Outdoor activities like hiking, birdwatching, or climbing, embracing your artistic side with illustration or poetry. Even the sciences like herpetology, entomology, and mycology. For me, clubs like the Music Society and the Poetry Club have helped me develop my creative skills and given me opportunities to share my work through performances on campus. Not only that, they've helped me incorporate my creative skills into my future career path through creating environmental art and writing. I've met so many friends through these organizations, and I'm so grateful that ESF has given me the space to explore my passions. That's my story. Take it away, Alex.
You have definitely found your people at ESF, and we know there are other potential mighty oaks out there looking for the same sense of connectedness. The lifelong friendships you're making today are truly enriching your college experience, Heather, and that is awesome. Thanks again. It's time to hear from Ian, a junior biochemistry major with a minor in microscopy. Ian experiences ESF from both sides of the classroom, working as a teaching and research assistant. These positions have helped him become a better student and communicator, two skills that will serve him well as he continues his education to pursue a PhD. Tell us all about your experiences, Ian. Take it away.
Thank you, Alex. It's nice to meet you all. While my interests have ranged from entomology as a child to chemistry and virology in high school and cell biology and genetics today, I have always been fascinated by the life sciences.
When I started at ESF, I loved that I could get the best of both worlds as a student here. There are small class sizes, and I have access to highly focused, environmentally centered majors, but I'm still able to drop into a fairly large school atmosphere at Syracuse University right next door. I've had the opportunity to develop leadership skills and test my physical and mental limits by participating in activities and leading trips within the Syracuse University Outing Club. I've also been able to challenge and enrich myself with on and off stage work in a theater setting through the first-year players.
During my time at ESF, I became more interested in the idea of pursuing a PhD. This led to me joining the General Chemistry Lecture and Lab as an undergraduate teaching assistant, as well as the SUNY Upstate Medical University Pharmacology Department as a research assistant within a research lab.
My TA position in particular allowed me to experience the process of working through a college education from student and educator perspectives. I've also improved my ability to communicate difficult concepts by working directly with students. As a research assistant, I'm conducting experiments independently, allowing me to experience both the struggles and successes of research. This solidified my desire to pursue a PhD in a biomedical field. My time at ESF has been a very personally and professionally rewarding experience, and I'm sure that my final year in the biochemistry program will be just as rewarding. With my time here, I know that I'm headed toward grad school well prepared for whatever may come. Back to you, Alex.
And you have definitely taken advantage of both worlds at ESF and its neighboring university. Your extracurriculars provided an extra dimension to your science-based education that most people might not consider. Best of luck, Ann. Thanks again. Let's head over to Jade, a second-year grad student studying environmental science. Jade found much more than a pathway to a master's degree at ESF. As an Indigenous person, she found support and a family in the Center for Native Peoples and the Environment. We can't wait to hear your story, Jade. Take it away.
Noahascano, Alex. Although I'm a graduate student here at ESF studying Haudenosaunee Fire Ecology, I am firstly a member of the Seneca Nation Wolf Clan. I grew up 10 miles from campus on the Onondaga Nation. Syracuse sits on the traditional and current homelands of the Onondagas, a nation of the Haudenosaunee Confederacy. I always knew I wanted to go to grad school, but after being one of 2 or 3 Indigenous students in both my high school and in undergrad, I was dreading it because of those isolating experiences. ESF's Center for Native Peoples and the Environment makes the university experience more welcoming to Indigenous students, allowing me to be my whole self. Here, my home and school communities collaborate on events and projects like plant workshops on the nation or CMPE's youth summer program called Native Earth, where we bring Native youth to the Adirondacks for a week. I have so much pride in seeing kids from home getting involved in environmental sciences and showing them that there are places for them in academia where we can be authentically us. My favorite part about CMPE at ESF is the community we build together on and off campus. It can be disheartening for Indigenous students to leave their tight-knit communities for university. This program is so special because it gives students a sense of home when home is sometimes far, far away or even just down the road. My experience at ESF has given me a refreshed perspective on school as an Indigenous student. Although these systems will always have challenges for us, it's through community building and support from groups like the Center for Native Peoples and the Environment that give us the strength and resilience to make the experience better for the next generation of Indigenous students. Noah for letting me tell my story. Danito. That is all for me, Alex.
Wow, Jade, thank you so much for sharing your story. It's so inspiring to hear about how you are not only able to stay connected to your people and your culture at ESF, but that you're helping other young people in the area do the same. Amazing job, Jade. Thanks again. Let's catch up with Shannon, a senior environmental science major with a concentration in watershed science. She also minors in marine science and environmental writing and rhetoric. Shannon's love for nature led her to ESF, where she found her purpose working with the sustainability program and also helping her fellow students as a writing tutor. Tell us your story, Shannon. Take it away.
Thank you, Alex. Hi, everyone. Growing up, I was moving around a lot, from Hawaii to Taiwan and even Australia. But one thing stayed consistent, my love for nature. So I decided to go to ESF, where everyone's love for nature fuels change. At ESF, I had the opportunity to work with the Office of Sustainability in the dorm building, Centennial Hall. I became an eco-representative, which grew my passions for helping to keep our planet healthy. I now continue that work as a student engagement assistant. To me, sustainability means supporting communities and taking the steps to reduce the impact we have on the environment. At ESF, most of the cafe items are compostable, and we also have recycling bins in every building. There are even signs and a video that helps students and faculty sort their trash properly. ESF does an incredible job in spreading news on opportunities through newsletters, career fairs, and special speakers in classes. Plus, our courses offer a unique education that helps build a skill set you can't get anywhere else. Many times, I found myself waist-deep in a stream or lake for class, and I loved it. I also work as a writing tutor in the Writing Resources Center. I have learned various ways to convey information depending on the audience, and my own communication skills have improved drastically. I can now present confidently in front of a large audience. ESF is a unique and exceptional place to learn. With majors in forestry, engineering, biology, and more, you have the opportunity to gain once-in-a-lifetime experiences. From building your own taxidermy to holding a sturgeon, you can fuel your own passions. Thank you for listening to my story. Back to you, Alex.
Shannon, we love how you are not only playing a part in keeping our planet healthy, but teaching others to do the same. You will definitely leave this planet better than you found it. Thanks again. Let's catch up with Sophia, a junior conservation biology major with a minor in the native peoples and the environment. Sophia has a lifelong love of nature and all the creatures in it, which led her to ESF. She has explored her interest in herpetology, joined the Woodsman's team, and discovered a passion for mycology. Tell us all about it, Sophia.
Thanks, Alex. Howdy, everyone. Ever since I was a little kid, I've been completely enamored with the natural world. I've spent most of the free time in my life running barefoot through woods and fields and admiring the wonderful critters that most people misunderstand, especially snakes. So when it was finally time to choose which school to attend, it was clear that SUNY ESF was the only choice for me. One of the best parts of SUNY ESF is that it has a really incredible array of both specialized courses and clubs. Here, I've been able to broaden my horizons in the field of herpetology through classes and the Herpetology Club. One of my favorite activities is going to see the salamander migration in early spring, where thousands of frogs and salamanders emerge from their winter hibernation and traverse to vernal pools to lay their eggs. The best decision I made after landing on ESF campus was joining the ESF Woodsman's team. Competitive lumberjacking is an iconic part of ESF culture and was established the year after our school was founded in 1911. Many of our athletes will often continue to participate in the sport after college, participating in state and national competitions. Last year, I was able to take a mycology class, which is the study of fungi. I've always been fascinated by this group of organisms, though after taking this class, I've become completely enamored by the vital role these organisms play in our ecosystems and lives. I'm excited to explore the possibilities of making this my career. My time at ESF has been nothing but wonderful through vast opportunities in courses and research, and has definitely sparked new interests and passions. That's all from me. Thanks, Alex.
Wow, Sophia, we are amazed at all you're doing at ESF. It's incredible. We love how you've embraced a new passion for mycology while building on your existing interests. We know this will all serve you well in the future. Keep up the amazing work. Meet Spencer, a senior environmental studies major with a minor in landscape architecture. Spencer is involved in all aspects of student life at ESF, enjoying the close-knit community that allows him to be involved in a variety of activities while making sure other students feel the same. Spencer, you're up.
Thanks, Alex, and hello, everyone. When I was looking for a place to go to college, I tried to find somewhere where people got involved and their voice matters, and I found that at ESF. ESF is a small campus with a shared sense of value and camaraderie. It's more like a neighborhood than it is really like a university. ESF is a small campus, so you get to know almost everyone. The president, the provost, the dean know us all by name, and our student input is not only welcome, but encouraged. This is my second year in our student government, which we call MOSA, the Mighty Oak Student Assembly. I currently serve as the Chief Academic Officer and manage department senators, which are the people elected to represent each academic department. We advocate for the unique needs of our fellow students and organize mixers which bring faculty and students together. Beyond that, I worked as a student government leader to implement life-saving measures across campus, and I even had the opportunity to write a grant to increase voter registration and engagement. Outside of student government, I keep myself busy by getting involved all over campus. I'm a resident assistant in our dorm, Centennial Hall, where I get to help fellow students. I've also worked in both Trailhead Cafe and Moon Cafe, and I'm the president of ESO, the Environmental Studies Student Organization. We host political discussions, sustainable fashion events, and even a trip to DC. ESF has been an incredible stepping stone for everything after college. In my experience here, I've been able to work for the city of Syracuse and as a legislative aide for a local state senator. As I approach graduation, I feel comfortable and confident thanks to ESF. Back to you, Alex.
Spencer, we appreciate your dedication to making an impact at ESF so other students feel included, seen, and heard. We're sure your involvement has prepared you well for future opportunities. Thanks again, Spencer. Research, field work, stewardship of the natural and designed environments, pristine acreage to learn from, preserve, and cultivate. All of this is ESF. We hope you enjoyed learning a bit about how the Mighty Oaks are improving the world on so many levels. And thank you to all 10 caring students who just shared how much it means to practice one's purpose. The passion is palpable. The collaboration is inspiring. We will see these students changing our world for the better. And now it's your turn to explore and take great part in the many offerings at this sparkling community. We'll see you on campus real soon, everyone. Go Mighty Oaks.